urgent. It relates to the discriminatory treatment of Nigerian crew by Virgin Atlantic Airways, who have been compulsorily made redundant to be effective within the next couple of weeks. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, that is a matter that is urgent and definite. In reliance further thereof, Mr. Speaker, of Order 8, Rule 49, can I ask that Order 8, Rule 46, Paragraph 3 be suspended so that the matter can be taken vigilantly?
I represent Isai Tesiwaju Kajola, Niwaju Afera constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Oyo State. I rise to second the first leg of the motion as ably moved by Hon Atunwa Razak Olatunde. Thank you, sir.
The High Service. I'm the chair of Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the motion, to second the motion, second leg of the motion, ably moved by my colleague here. I so subscribe.
Crew by Virgin Atlantic Airways. The House, aware that Virgin Atlantic commenced operation of the Lagos-London route on 16 July 2001 under a license granted to it pursuant to the bilateral air services agreement between Federal Republic of Nigeria and the United Kingdom, observes that the Lagos-London route is one of the most profitable routes for Virgin Atlantic, taking account of capacity and frequency. Note with utter dismay that Virgin Atlantic has embarked on a wholesale and discriminatory dismissal and compulsory redundancy of its Nigerian employees without adequate compensation, in contradistinction with the favorable treatment given to the UK and other international crews, namely, 1. UK crew have a choice of continuing in employment in lesser roles or taking voluntary redundancy, while Nigerian crew have no such option. 2. UK, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Delhi crew have the option of taking voluntary redundancy and can choose to commence that voluntary redundancy in April 2016 or October 2016, while Nigerian crew must proceed on compulsory redundancy on 30 November 2015. Concerned about the plight of the entire Nigerian crew of Virgin Atlantic, who stand to lose their jobs in less favorable and unceremonious circumstances, resolves to mandate the Committee on Aviation and the Committee on Labour, Employment and Productivity to immediately investigate the matter and report to this House within 2 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Federal Constituency of Lagos. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my colleague, Honorable Atunwa. Mr. Speaker, I so second.
That operates between Lagos and London. And of course we all know it's an international organization, an airline, and employs people worldwide. Pursuant to the bilateral services agreement between Nigeria and the United Kingdom, they operate a very profitable route from Lagos to London Heathrow. And this has occurred since 2001. Consequently, a number of Nigerian crew have been employed. Over the years, that employment has been sustained, and those people have given their hard time, a good effort to ensuring the profitability of Virgin Atlantic. It is disturbing, Mr. Speaker, that in the last 2 days, the media has been awash with this report that Virgin Atlantic is shedding all its Nigerian crew. I therefore delved into the matter further. What I found was most disturbing. The situation is this. The public relations person of Virgin replied and issued a statement. A person by the name of Jill Breen. And their position is this, that in as far as UK crew are concerned, and this is very important, they make a distinction between UK crew and Nigerian crew and other international crew. As far as UK crew is concerned, the changes that will occur in UK will affect the crew in this way. The senior cabin supervisors will be reduced to cabin supervisors. The senior is removed. They are given the option of continuing in that role. Those who do not would not wish to continue in that role are given a further option of taking voluntary redundancy in April 2016 or in October 2016. Contrast this, Mr. Speaker, with what has occurred in Nigeria. All Nigerian crew have been given a letter dated the 3rd of November that they must proceed on compulsory redundancy by the 30th of November, a period of just 27 days. No mention was made of their compensation package. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, when you look at the reply given by Jill Brady of Virgin Atlantic, they make two assertions, and I read it shortly. It says this: to mitigate against job losses, there will be several options made available to all UK-based senior cabin supervisors. These include alternative cabin crew role and voluntary and part-time options. Secondly, it then goes on further to say, to further mitigate UK job losses, the rank which is being reduced can also be amended to become flight service managers. And they will be given the opportunity, if they do not wish to take that, of voluntary redundancy. Thirdly, Mr. Speaker, in respect of Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Delhi, what was given to them, again, is an opportunity to continue in employment in a lesser role, or, in their case, take a voluntary redundancy on 31st of March 2016. Mr. Speaker, what was told to Nigerians, the Nigerian air crew, is that in relation to Nigeria, now this is all they say, as a result, and to reduce complexity in our operation, we have decided that from 30 November 2015, we will be closing our Lagos crew base. All Lagos crew must proceed on compulsory redundancy. Mr. Speaker, it is high time that we begin to protect the jobs, the employment of those who are employed in Nigeria by foreign firms and companies. We should not sit idly by and watch the rights of those who are employed, given their time, effort, energy, and dedication to a company, be eroded. There should be no discriminatory practice between what occurs to the foreign counterparts and those in Nigeria. I dare say, Mr. Speaker, that the Nigerian employees would have had to endure even more hard working environment than those of foreign counterparts. They would have had to work longer hours. They would have had to work under harsh office environment. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, they would probably be paid less than foreign counterparts. And now, to cream it all up, they now intend to compulsorily make them redundant without adequate compensation, whilst their foreign counterparts are enjoying a better benefit package. Mr. Speaker, reading from what Jill Brady of Virgin Atlantic has said, I am perplexed that such an explanation can be given, that the purpose of reducing or getting rid of all Nigerian staff is merely because to reduce the complexity of Virgin Atlantic operations. Mr. Speaker, I've never heard such hocus pocus, mumbo jumbo, namby pamby, titu tatu of an excuse. We must put a stop to it. Thank you.
Honorable Chidoka.